Oh, I still have to. I still have to get the tracks. I'm not finished. I still have to get the train tracks. Completely forgot that part. Where am I? Where am I trying to get to? Let's get that established. Okay. 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 Why not? What's wrong? Let's curve. First of all. And then let's just follow it down. Let's relocate. Oops. Down. And we're almost there. Let's get you water. Let's get power. Where's the other one? Water. Okay, so 1, 2. Everybody have water? Power. All right, let's go. All right. And I was trying to make the distances such that the traffic wouldn't be that bad. But it's going to take a little time. All right, let's see what's going on here. Train. And once we make sure everything is, then we'll kind of go into each area and sightsee and look at it. Okay. All right. We've got trains. We've got cargo trains. That area looks fine. As of right now. Oh, let's... There we go. I was wondering why everything was moving so fast. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I may make some... I'm not... Maybe it'll grow on me. I'm not 100% thrilled. I'm gonna give it time. It's not congested. Got another train. You know, I'm gonna give it time. Maybe... What else was I gonna do here? What else was I going to do in this area? The only thing that I can think of would have been to do two separate stations. Let's keep an eye on it. You know, the more I look at it, the more it is kind of interesting. Let's get rid of that. But we've got trains already working. I was worried that they wouldn't come, that the simulation would not think of this as a viable path. God, that is kind of cool though, this part. We're going to make some possible fine-tuned revisions. I think if I could smooth out some of this, but that's for another day. I couldn't stand it. I stopped recording, turned everything off, and had to log back in. I think everything, I needed cleaner, crisper lines. And so I had to go back in, and I spent some time just trying to clean some of this up. I am much happier with that. So let's kind of, I just want to go through what I changed. Not a huge change with this road. What I did do is I made it a little bit cleaner as far as going in. I did add a roundabout. These two roads, if you remember, they went up and over the interstate. So I left them at ground level, and I got the interstate elevated over the roads. This road coming from my oil, I buried it underground. That might have been one of the biggest culprits. That road, the way it curved, especially over the interstate, this one as well, it just, I couldn't do it. I put in another roundabout, cleaned up that road. I made that a little bit sharper. I left that elevated, but don't be surprised if one of these episodes it's underground as well. But that one didn't bother me as much as that, and as much as these two did. So crisper, cleaner lines. That I smoothed out that curve a bit. I think because these were nicely laid out roads, I didn't have a major issue with those. So no major changes. Now I did smooth out the curve of the train tracks. Smooth it out there. I may go back and address that hump there. And then I did just a bit of a smooth, just curved. And then, where is it? Where am I? And then I plopped down a lot of trees. And even if I don't make any more adjustments to this, I am much happier with how that came out. I think because this was one of the first ones that I worked on, my lines were crisper and cleaner. And it's not as big of it's one industrial area, wherein over here I was trying to figure out a way to link 3 of them. And I think that's where I ran into some challenges. As long as the truck traffic stays manageable, I think that'll be okay. But over here, I think that's why I was really just one industrial area, kind of divided, but basically one industrial area. So get some one-way roads up to the train, back over, and back to their respective areas. So I think that's why that one. My agricultural area, I was not happy with the loop, so I put in a roundabout just to clean up that area a bit. And then this track, I smoothed my curve a bit. But all in all, I am really much happier with what I have. I am nicely surprised at the traffic, and I know that, and one of the reasons why I wanted long one-way roads was to kind of spread out the trucks a bit. This I may address, but it's really not horrible. So I'm going to leave that alone for right now. I like the fact that okay, so that is a 73% load. Let's see what we have here. Before I started recording, I was seeing some 100%. 100%. So they are taking advantage of, is that coming or going? 20%, which is understandable. That's a relatively new agriculture area. What do we have here? 100%. 100%. Wonderful. Wonderful. Considering I originally was going to hold off on cargo trains for another city, I am glad a viewer mentioned it and suggested it, kind of talked me into doing it, and I'm glad I did it. It really adds nicely to what we've got going on.